Time for baseball on the show from the bank, Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. We've got an NL East contest tonight between the Atlanta Braves and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's Phillies baseball on the show next. Vince Velasquez gets the call for game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one hitting under 250.
Next, here is Tyson Randolph. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Swing, and he pops him up. Sanchez is calling for it, and he makes the play to end the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Now it'll be the Phillies' turn. No score. Here now's the center fielder Lorenzo Cain to get us started in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Lorenzo Cain.
Wind up and the 0-1. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Right fielder coming on. He can't get there as it falls in.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Lead-off single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Brock Holt. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Heading out toward shallow right. Randolph is in a few steps as he takes it for the first down. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Wilson Ramos. His prior history versus this arm. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Randolph is there to put it away for route number 1. And now in the box, Bryson Stott. 1 out, nobody on. Pulled toward right center field. Randolph is there, and he'll bring this one in. So now into the box is Tyson Randolph. First offering on its way. Now a fastball is swung on and missed. From the belt, kicks and deals. Down the third, and this will kick off the third base bag, but that finds its way through for a base hit. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often.
You know, D-Roll, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there.
2 down, no one on base, and that'll bring up the versatile utility man Brock Holt. High and deep to right center. Right fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and that will bring up Bryce Harper.
If you look at their win percentage or something like that right now, got to be on.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Hey,
come on now, you go.
1-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Phillies down. New inning set to get underway, and coming forward, the rookie outfielder Tyson Randolph. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Now a left-hander up and throwing in that Philly bullpen.
See it rip it up there.
And he fouls this one off.
Hey, let her rip. Let her rip.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Not likely to see a fourth fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Anytime you get rookies just...
Now to the plate, Bryce Harper flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Randolph is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Now at the plate is Tyson Randolph. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Randolph.
Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1.
Here we go. Here we go.
The windup and the 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, man. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
And he will make the catch on the full run. And here's Brock Holt now. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
All set to start the 9th in this one. And digging in is the outfielder, Tyson Randolph. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Come on, baby. Need a pitch. Right now.
And he misses with it. 1-1.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Fooled by the speed and location of that one. It's 2-2.
I'm sure the boys are going to blow him up in the clubhouse for that ugly swing right here. But he has a chance to regroup. Take a deep breath, take a step out of the box, and know you got a few to play with.
Throw on to first is in time to get him. So that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout. 4-0 the score tonight. The Braves took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Max Fried earns win number 7 on the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 40 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Live from Philadelphia, all set for baseball from the home of the Phillies, Citizens Bank Park. Tonight, it's an NL Eastern Division showdown between the Atlanta Braves and the Philadelphia Phillies.
And now, your 2000
Major League Baseball on the show is next.
Philadelphia Phillies.
Adonis Medina will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plezak, what's the word on him?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
That brings up Alec Bohm. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. A little crooked number, a 2 spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the strike zone. This team has been playing red-hot baseball recently.
And he misses there, 1-2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Batting second.
So now to the plate, Bryson Stott, and he puts it on the ground to second. Albies scoops it up, and very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Harper behind with an 0-2 count now.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that tape.
Ready on 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. So they go down without a whimper here. We'll move to inning number 2 here in Philadelphia. The Braves on top 2-0. So here now's the pitcher, Tyson Randolph.
The pitcher, Tyson.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Harper has a read on it, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Braves. They're up 2-0. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins, as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that 2-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Now here it comes.
The left fielder,
Andrew McCutchen is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Roll, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable.
1 out, runner at first, and that brings up JT Realmuto. This ball will be chopped foul. Realmuto, originally from the Sooner State of Oklahoma. He's a 9-year Major League vet. Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. From the belt, kicks and deals. Gene Segura is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And there's ball 1.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Next to hit is Roman Quinn. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a slider called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger and the side is retired. Phillies leave a couple. They trail it here 2-0. Leading off the inning, it'll be Adonis Medina, and they could use a spark from him here.
The pitcher.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Now batting.
Alec Bohm comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
On to first, and there were two down. Now at the plate, here is Bryson Stott. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1, 2, 3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
The 0-2 once more.
Back outside.
2 out, nobody on. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Pulled toward right center field. Acuna's there for it. And the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Tyson Randolph. He flew out in his last AB. Heading out towards shallow right. Harper has a read on it. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. Braves retired on. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Bryce Harper. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. So bases are empty with 1 out now. And that'll bring up Rhys Hoskins. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
1-1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Rhys Hoskins becomes out number 2 this inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew.
Fouled away.
McCutchen.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is.
Well, the play's been made, and with it comes the end of the inning. Phillies down in order. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. JT Realmuto is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Hit sharply on the ground. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. So now here is Gene Segura. Last time up he was hit by a pitch, and he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. Called strike 0-2. Segura is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter.
Yeah, he has the ability. What I love about this ball player, he's got such a great internal clock. It seems like it's bang bang at first every time, but the guy's out. He's got sure hands and an accurate throw.
Standing in now, Roman Quinn.
Hey, I like this right here. Offense putting a little bit of pressure right here on the defense. This game is not over yet. And if somebody can catch a gap or maybe hit one out, we got a chance to get back in this ball game. We might have something here.
Lorenzo Cain will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. 0-1 the count. From the belt, the pitch.
Hey, what a job right here to put yourself in position to get out of this one after giving up back-to-back singles to the first 2 batters.
And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. So no runs here on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. 5 innings complete. Atlanta leads it 7-0. Next up, Tyson Randolph. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Randolph.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Hit out towards second. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3, and they hold a 7-0 lead. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Alec Bohm. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Ball hit out to Albies at second base. And that's the first out. Next to stand in is Bryson Stott. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Behind on that one, now behind in the count 0-1. Now the pitch.
That's a ball.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Fouled off.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. Softly hit toward the hole. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Here's Bryce Harper now. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. That evens it up 1-1. Stott, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. Again, a 1-2. And this is a strike 3 called. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
The first baseman, number 17, Reese Hoskins.
Next to bat will be Reese Hoskins. And there's a base hit on the line.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes, aggressive style. First pitch, base hit up the middle.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0. 3-0 now.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul.
Real Muto.
But this will find the shortstop's glove for the 3rd out of the inning. So they pick up no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 3 left. 7th inning coming up. The Braves lead it 7-0. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring in Gene Segura.
The second baseman.
And he gets a piece here as this ball's fouled away. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and this one ran in and got him. And that's twice now he's been hit in this one.
Well, they say beggars can't be choosers. And when you're losing, you can't always choose how you get on base. But you've got to get on any way that you can. So he'll take that, even though it probably hurts a little bit.
Stepping in now, Roman Quinn. He swings and grounds it to short. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
On to first to complete the double play. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Alec Bohm. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's now an 8-1 game.
Yeah, and they say better late than never, and that's definitely the case here. They couldn't get anything going through the first 6 frames, but they scratch a run across here in the 7th. We'll see if they can parlay that first run into something more.
Ball 1. Popped him up. Escobar is there. And he's got it for the final out of the frame. Phillies get a couple of hits here, and it leads to 1 on the scoreboard. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Braves 8 and the Phillies 1. Jose Iglesias gets the call as a pinch hitter, and he'll get a chance with 2 out.
Boy, we were treated to a wild one here, weren't we? Gotta love a game when you score 13 runs and it doesn't end up in a blowout. Tons of really good at-bats to look back on.
8-5 tonight. The Atlanta Braves jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Tyson Randolph notches his 3rd win of the year. Adonis Medina permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. Chris Martin earns the save out of the bullpen, his 31st of the campaign. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
We remind you to please drive home safely.
I mean, he's coming off an absolutely dominant pitching performance his last time out. Jen, you've been there. You saw some of the highlights of this game. He's got to be feeling pretty good, huh?
That's what we call dealing. That's when you're not thinking at all. You are just shoving it down their throats. You are unhittable. And that's the greatest feeling, is walking off and just being like, man, good luck. Good luck to any batter that steps in that plate. You are in the zone, and that's the goal of any athlete, is to be in that zone and to have that dominant feeling. And especially when you're on the mound, all eyes are on you. Between every single pitch, every player, the whole stadium is looking to you. And when you can lead your team to that victory and they feel the dominance and your presence out there on the mound, it's the best.
I'm fired up. Put me in, coach.
A manager checks in with his ball club.
There is rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. Tonight, it's the first of 4 between the LA Dodgers and the Atlanta Braves.
And now, your 2000.
We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Spencer Turnbull gets the ball for Atlanta in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
That's ball 4.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Tyson Randolph trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't, one series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings.
So here's Austin Barnes.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the catcher, Austin Barnes.
That's a hit, the first in this game for the Dodgers.
Hey, nice AB right there. With the pitcher coming to the plate, your job is to get on in front of him. This should be interesting. Does he get the bunt sign? Do we play a little Billy ball?
With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as Trevor Story digs into the right side of the batter's box to kick off the inning. Barnes at second, May on at first with nobody out. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with one away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with one out.
So one out here with runners at first and third. And up next will be Gavin Lux. The 0-1 pitch. Lined into right, a base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to.
Next up for Los Angeles, Mitch Haniger. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Randolph will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. The batter will be Gavin Lux. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
Gavin Lux.
Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. The relay, the tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning. 1 brave error and no one left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Braves nothing. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring forth the rookie outfielder, Tyson Randolph.
Still a big bagel in that hit column. And this.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. A solo shot here to left. 3rd home run for him on the year. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
Only the first hit of the night, but it was a big one. He absolutely punished that mistake, and you have to wonder if that will open the floodgates a little.
Base is empty, 2 away, and that brings in Edwin Rios. Here's the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Randolph will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Nothing doing here this half. Last half of the 5th coming up. Dodgers out in front, 5-1. So next to hit is Tyson Randolph.
Number 32, Tyson Randolph.
First pitch on the way. Pops this one up, and that's going to land foul. Well, you don't need us to tell you, it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now, this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield, around the mound, and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet, and I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. VR stands at first with 1 out. Now a throw over, and he's back easily. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. The 2-1 home takes a pitch for strike number 2. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game.
Hey, come on, baby. See it.
Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the 2nd out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and coming forward the rookie outfielder Tyson Randolph. First pitch of the AB now.
Hey, drive it deep, big guy. Here we go.
Now the 1-0. Hard ground ball to third. Oh, what a stop on the slide. The throw to first. How about that? And here's that one again with show track. Great reactions to knock it down with the sliding stop, and almost just as impressive was the throw all the way across to beat the runner. Any way you look at it. And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. The Dodgers led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Dustin May pitches his way to a team-leading 12th win of the year. Spencer Turnbull was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Tommy Kahnle closes the door for the save, his 30th. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
The Braves thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, the 2nd of 4 between the LA Dodgers and the Atlanta Braves. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next.
2022 Atlanta Braves.
Milt Russ is on the mound for Game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Batting third.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Tyson Randolph trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. Here's the first pitch. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
Bauer into his motion. Here's the 2-1. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor, and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Hit sharply on the ground, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. The 1-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A ball that's carrying. He jumps, but he can't make the play. It's off the wall. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
You've got to like the effort there from the right fielder. He gives chase and leaps, but just can't bring it down. Excellent backup from the center fielder, though, coming to help out. If he doesn't, that might have been an inside to Parker.
So here now is Jackie Bradley, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ready on 0-2. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as the Dodgers have bounced back to tie this one at 2.
Man, that's a spot right there as a pitcher where you really kick yourself in the rear end for that one. 0-2, 2 outs, and with 1 swing of the bat, we're all tied up.
Now into the box, Tyson Randolph. He singled first time up.
The right fielder.
Pitch on the way.
Tyson.
Starts him out with the knuckle curve, and he swings through it for strike 1. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Heading out towards shallow right. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up, as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Randolph retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers, as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. At the plate now is Tyson Randolph. Flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Bradley is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Jackie Bradley Jr. will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. Here's a looping fly ball out to right, and that's going to fall for a base hit. And this will score the run from second to make this a 5-3 game now. The next to bat for Atlanta, Tyson Randolph. He flew out in his last AB. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
Ball 1, as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner. That's wide. 2-0.
Let it rip right here. Let's go.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. 3 runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
And it's full now, 3-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. 8th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Braves 3. Up next, Tyson Randolph, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Back in standing.
Hey, like you can up there, huh?
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Clutch up and drop him in right here.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked.
And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. The Los Angeles Dodgers led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Trevor Bauer hangs win number 11 on his line. Tommy Kahnle strikes out the side to record the save, his 31st of the campaign. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
And remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you.
From the new home of the Braves, MLB Network welcomes you to Truist Park. Today, Game 3 of this 4-game series between the LA Dodgers and the Atlanta Braves. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Max Fried gets the ball for Atlanta in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low 3s, but one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch and he knows how to minimize damage. If you're going to have an ERA in the low 3s in this day and age, you're doing a lot of things right, and this guy should be fun to watch in this one.
Next for the Dodgers, Trevor Story. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play. Hit in the air down the right field line. Randolph will drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the 2nd out. And stepping in, Cody Bellinger. First chance for him here in the top of the 1st with nobody on.
Cody Bellinger.
This is in the air out to right field. Randolph gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. Dodgers down in order, and now the Braves will get their initial shot here. No score. Stepping in for the Braves, Tyson Randolph. 9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. D-Row, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, this should be an interesting watch today because this team's playing well, all facets of the game. But they're facing an ace on the other side today, and they're going to have to jump on him early if they're going to have any chance.
Nope. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
3-1 the count now. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Now the 3-2 pitch. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. An inning in the books. Scoreless on MLB Network. Next to dig in, Tyson Randolph. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB. The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Now the 1-1 pitch. is strike two swinging.
Count 1 and 2.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Can't start any better than this. He's set down the first 12. So here's Cody Bellinger, a fly out and a single for him so far. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. Well, that's why they call baseball a game of inches.
Yeah, you're right, Matt. He showed some serious hops, but not serious enough. He goes up high.
Next, it'll be Gavin Lux. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Gavin Lux.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Right fielder looking up. Gone! So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Number 11 for him on the season. And with it, the Dodgers have opened it up to a 5-0 lead.
I love it. They walk the batter ahead of him and basically says, oh, yeah, you want a piece of me? Here you go. And he deposits a 3-run bomb in the seats. They'll think about that twice next time.
Now to the plate, here is Tyson Randolph. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one.
All right, come on now, one time.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
I see it. Let's drive it.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely.
Now to bat, Tyson Randolph. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He's through first and hustling for second. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Five to 1, the final total in today's game. The Los Angeles Dodgers took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Walker Buehler earns his 8th victory of the season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
2 hours and 54 minutes.
From Cobb County, Georgia, we welcome you to baseball from Truist Park. Today, it's the finale of this 4-game set between the LA Dodgers and the Atlanta Braves. The Dodgers have won 5 games in a row. They'll look for number 6 right after this. Tyson Randolph, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Trevor Story is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Guys, one of D-Row's former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. They come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, Matt, it hasn't been the best of times, D-Row. They've lost the first 3 games of this set at home, and the last thing you want to do is get swept in a 4-game series at home. You need to win this one.
Yeah, it can't happen. Can't get swept 4 games in a row on your home turf. Watch for the manager to make. He's going to make moves, and he's going to make them quick. I don't know what they're going to be pitching, hit and run. Something's happening today.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Trevor Story is retired to kick off the inning.
Plays that first here.
The batter will be Gavin Lux. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250, 11 home runs, and 44 RBIs. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Roll. One inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. And now the Braves will get their initial shot here. No score. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Cody Bellinger. He's been feeling pretty good about things recently as you see the numbers over his past 10 contests. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball match outside.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And the screwball got him swinging one gun.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Digging in will be Edwin Rios. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Count now a ball and a strike. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Swing and a miss. Looked like the screwball there. 2 gone.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he's sent down via the strikeout.
Next up is Max Muncy. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Behind 0-2 now. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is.
Ball inside.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Chopped on the ground to first. Reined in. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
Get in right now.
And now the first pitch. Mitch Haniger is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
And another foul ball. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Here he comes again, 1-2. To first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Now at the plate, Austin Barnes. First pitch of the AB now.
The catcher, Austin Barnes.
3rd inning, no score to this point. And he fouls this one off. Line to the right side. That's a hit, the first in this game for the Dodgers.
Nice line drive to right field right there. Dan, does it concern you when you're missing middle, hard at the plate early in the game?
It does, D-Roll, and this is the kind of guy that he can't get away with those kind of mistakes. He needs to work the corners up, down, in and out. And like that one right there, he has to stay out of the middle of the zone.
Now a flare out toward right center. Right fielder coming on, but he won't get there. It falls in. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away. And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story.
Hey, let's turn it. Come on now.
1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. Runners are at first and third, one away. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit, or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
No balls and 1 strike. Comes set, the 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about it.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. We've played 2.5. No score on the show. So in now is the Atlanta pitcher, Tyson Randolph. He's a major topic of conversation, the rare two-way player at the major league level. It's early in his big league career, but it's driving a lot of excitement around the game.
Yeah, it's hard not to get excited about a player with this much athleticism, this much talent. This is what it's about. It's about turning the big league level into what you used to do as a kid. Such a rare thing in baseball to try and pull this off. But you know every front office is watching him and dreaming of having their own guy like this.
Hey, like you can right there. Square it up.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Hit out towards second. Scooped up. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Now it'll be Mookie Betts. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. In his career, Betts has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. Acuna is under this one, 1 down. So here's Cody Bellinger looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
1 down, 1 down.
The windup and the 0-1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
At the plate now, Edwin Rios. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands.
Oh, and he snags it out of midair, and that ends the inning. So nothing happening this time around. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go, and we are tied 0-0. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Pulled toward right center field. Acuna's there for it. 1 down. Now 1 down with the bases empty. And up next, the corner outfielder Mitch Haniger. Starts him out with a slider too low for ball 1. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Albies over to his left. And that's the second out of the inning. And now here is Austin Barnes. He singled in his first AB.
The catcher.
Ball one.
Austin Barnes.
That's wide, 2-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
2 balls and a strike to count to Austin Barnes. 2-2 to the Dodgers catcher. No runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. Halfway home, still no score. And now Tyson Randolph. He bounced out last time up.
Randolph.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
And he lays off for ball 1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta.
Hey, your pitch, drive it deep, huh? Here you go.
That's
2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Let's go.
Let's go, kid.
Now the
One time
pitch.
right here.
I tried to jerk that one, and it's 2-2. Now here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Giving chase is Henniger. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and set to stand in as the veteran pitcher, Julio Urias. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Hey, this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some bad pitches at the strike zone, but so far he hasn't gotten hurt by him.
And there's ball 2 now. Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And that'll get through into left, and you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than a leadoff single.
Hey, that's a win-win right there. Solid AB by the pitcher after battling, making this pitcher work and executing and getting a result. Job well done.
Trevor Story is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change of speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
To the plate now, Gavin Lux. Lined into right, a base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. 0-1 the count. On its way is pitch number 75. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Urias over at second. Lux is over at first with 1 away. Too high. 1-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Mookie Betts sent packing for out number 2 in the 6th.
Hey, now we got 2.
First delivery to him.
Ball 1.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor. 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
A ball and a strike now. Here's the 1-1. A little bouncer. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. A 1-2 pitch. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. On to first, and the Dodgers come up with nothing as that ends the inning. Dodgers strand a couple, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. 7th inning ready to roll, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Edwin Rios. And now the first pitch. And he takes ball one. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Oh, this is what you get fired up for right here. Hard fastball against a power hitter. I know he was late right there, but if he comes back, this one might not come back.
And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit. Into the box, Max Muncy. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Here's a foul ball left side, and that'll move it to 1-2. A bouncer to the left side. To Iglesias for one. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. On his way out to the mound now is the Atlanta skipper.
You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. Los Angeles pick up win number 70 to top the division. Joe Kelly earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Tommy Kahnle hammers down the save, his 32nd of the season. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
This afternoon, 41,500. The Braves thank you.
Case, how long before they scrap this experiment of him being a two-way player and have him specialize on what he's best at? Because his numbers in the minors are a far cry from what we're seeing at the major league level.
Listen, the big leagues is a different animal. It's just a different animal altogether. So he had success in the minor leagues. He really did well as a two-way player. You almost can't expect that when a guy gets to the big leagues. He's probably going to struggle one way or the other until he really figures out, a really good routine, really what he needs to do, facing big league pitchers day in and day out, and hitters day in and day out. So I think for me, give him some time. Let him go throughout this year and into next year, and really give him some time to see how he does over a few months period.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe and hit the bell icon to be notified whenever a new video is available. And let me know in the comments what you think, or roast me for my terrible gameplay. Videos like this are recorded live on Twitch. Follow my socials and my Twitch to know when I'm live recording new content for YouTube. Again, thanks for watching the Prophet Loki 309 YouTube. I'll see you in the realm of mischief.